Now, I don't want to make all you guys that are like on the East Coast or Middle America that are having like the second coming of winter right now jealous, but I will tell you, it's hot as hell in Vegas right now. I mean, I'm sitting here in front of a window where the sun is pouring in at the moment, despite having film on the window, despite having shades on the window, wearing a jacket, roasting. Now, it's not as bad as the other day when it was 99 degrees, but it's going to be like 85 tomorrow, and then tomorrow, or today, and then tomorrow, it's going to cool down. Yes, it's only going to be 80 degrees. The low tonight is going to be 69. Like I said, I don't want to rub it in or anything, but it's a little toasty in Vegas. Not used to it this early in the year. I mean, it was just a couple of weeks ago that, the highs a couple of days were like in the mid 60s about 2.5 weeks ago. But anyway, hey guys, Al DeMarco here. This is going to be your Tuesday video report. $5 play of the day, guys, and it's going to be my play today. I'll get you all the details here in just a moment. Free winner last night on the Dodgers. Going to take a look at game 2 of that Dodgers-Braves series in just a moment. First, want to talk about some of the guys here at the site that are hot and mention one who is not. Anthony Redd, last night, 30-time NBA winner, and it's tough finding NBA winners at this time of the season when so many of the games are meaningless, of course. Last night, 30-time winner on the Pistons, getting the cover against Indiana Pacers. Tonight, 60-dime winner number 7 out of 8. This one, guys, is in baseball. And a $10 player the past 2 years in baseball has won, I'm talking about last season and this season to date, has won over $5,800 following Anthony Redd's advice. Today, 60-dime winner number 7 out of 8, and it's his Dog of the Year play. That is going from Anthony Redd. The long-term numbers, guys, over the past 97 days, 86-51 record. A $10 better has won $13,112 in a little over 3 months. $13,112. Short term, he's won 10 of the last 12 days, making a $10 better, $3,665. I mean, is there anything more that I can say about Anthony Redd than that? I don't think so. Derek Mancini, 40-22 roll over the last 62 days. 62. A $10 better has won $5,440 in that stretch. Tonight, 49 NBA winner number 11 out of 12. 49 NBA winner number 11 out of 12. His most recent one, I think, was this past Saturday. It was the 76ers as a 4.5-point road dog, winning outright in overtime at Indiana. Now, Chuck O'Brien has been the number 1 baseball handicapper at the site the past 2+ seasons, okay, going back to the start of the 2010 season. In that stretch, a $10 better has won $11,330 following his baseball advice. Over 11 grand. Last night hit a 20-dime winner on the Boston Red Sox, 6-5 at Minnesota. Hey, the Red Sox had to win sooner or later. Today, upping the ante, 75-dime winner number 8 out of 10. His NL Central Game of the Year, the Cubs and Cardinals. 75-dime baseball winner number 8 out of 10 from the number 1 baseball handicapper at this site, that being Chuck O'Brien. Now, the guy who is not hot, guys, I'll tell you, Craig Davis must be stuck wherever people are having snow right now or having nor'easters roll through on the East Coast. I think Craig Davis is right in the middle of them. He has lost, I believe it is, let's see, I did not do a video report yesterday. I think it is now 8 straight days. Not good. I mean, the guy who could not lose from February up until about 8 days ago has lost 8 straight days. And it happens. It happens where guys will go frigid in this business. I've always said that, that you are susceptible to the same types of streaks, both negative and positive, that the teams and the players that you're handicapping on a daily basis, and it certainly has hit Craig Davis. I mean, a profit that had been over 500 dimes since February 1st is still down to 189 dimes. So the good news is people that have been with him since February 1st, hey, there's still a little left in the kitty. The bad news is it's been a horrific 8-day stretch. And I know this is kind of counterproductive. Most of you are probably thinking out there, how the hell do they make money when they're promoting the bad? Well, guys, listen, if I can tell you the good, as I always tell you, I got to tell you the bad as well, because without integrity, without honesty, we have nothing here. And I just refuse to hide the bad and simply give you the good. That's just not the way to do things. Okay, now let's talk about baseball. For weeks and weeks and weeks, I told you that the first 3 weeks of any season, no matter the sport, is the easiest time to make money. I told you that for weeks and weeks and weeks that baseball is my best sport. It's my favorite sport to bet. I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, here on the site, I won last summer. I've won 10 of the last 14 summers. But I told you the way I chart pitchers in spring training really pays dividends in the first 3 weeks of the season. It gives me a leg up on the odds makers, and I've proven my point. The baseball season is 3 weeks old as of yesterday, and I went 10-3 with my paid picks. 10-3. Today, I'm going to give you my play as the $5 play of the week because it's a game I particularly like tonight. Now, listen, I just want to tell you something about baseball. This is the point in the season that baseball becomes a little tougher. Because what happens is a lot of gamblers and handicappers start losing focus on baseball because they haven't really paid attention much to the NBA the last couple weeks as there's so many meaningless games. But when the playoffs start next weekend, that's when baseball gets particularly tough. Not for me. Listen, I have to invest every bit as much time reading every single box score, reading every single Associated Press rap, reading what different baseball beat writers say about particular teams and pitchers after they pitch. That's how I continue to make money during the summer. But a lot of guys will just abandon baseball, and then suddenly, as the NBA playoffs start winding down, they try to jump back in, and they're clueless. They're lost because they haven't paid attention. The other thing that happens in baseball in the summer is you've got to be a grinder. You know, they don't call it the dog days of summer just because baseball is being played. It has to do with how tough it is to really grind out baseball once the NBA playoffs end in early June, although it seemingly ends in early July. In early June, you know, that June and July, and even in August when preseason football starts, that's the time. If you're a grinder, you can make big money in baseball. I'm telling you right now, a lot of handicappers in this business take off. Starting right now, some of them took off when the the college basketball tournament, the national title game was played. They just hang up their shingle for the summer. I've never understood that. Others will take off the minute the NBA playoffs are over and take a vacation. I'm sorry. I think the best time to make money is the final 2 week, those months from June, July, and August until you get into the NFL and college football starting up again in early September. Yes, it's a grind. But if you want to make money, that's what you have to do. Now, here's the deal, guys. I've won 15 of the last 22 days. I've won 7 of the last 10 days. 10-3. Oops, I got to correct my... I just noticed an error here on my front page of my site. It says 10-2, but nope, that's 10-3 with my paid baseball picks so far. Tonight, I have a 10-dime play. It is another run line release. I'm 3-1 with 10-dime plays so far. As you know, my plays are 5, 10, and 15 dimes. I'm 4-1 with 5-dimers, 3-1 with 10-dimers, 3-1 with 15-dime plays, 10-3 overall. 10-dime run line release. Listen, the guys, run line plays, that's the way you got to bet baseball nowadays. You've got to take favorites down and make them serviceable favorites, sometimes even underdogs, in order to get value, because nowadays, as I've told you before, you know, you can have the 4th or 5th starter on a bad team suddenly just because they're playing at home, and even though their team may have lost 4 out of 5 games, they're a 190 chalk. That's the way baseball is nowadays. Now, my play tonight costs $55. If you use this coupon code AL50, my name, AL, and the number 50, no space between AL and 50, AL50, you'll get the play for just $5. That's it. The cost is $55. You go in, you put it in your shopping cart, you'll see $55. You use the coupon code, enter it when prompted, AL50. It'll take $50 off the purchase price, leaving you with a net total of $5 little bucks. That's it. I've never done it here so far since we started this $5 play of the week thing myself, but I really like this game tonight, so I want to give it to you. It's $5. There you go. Now, for your free pick, I'm going to come back with the Dodgers for the second straight night against the Atlanta Braves. You know, Dodgers 13-4 start. Last night, I told you to go with them, mainly because it was a play against the Atlanta pitcher, Jurgen? Can't think of how you pronounce his name, but this doesn't matter. They demoted him to the minor leagues today because he sucked. Last night, they banged out a season-high 15 hits. Going to come right back with them tonight with Aaron Harang. Now, Harang's gotten off to a tough start with the Dodgers, which kind of surprised me because he had a very strong spring training. First start against San Diego, the team that he pitched against last year. He did not fare well. He's pitched much better, however, in his last 2 starts, coming off a win at Milwaukee last Thursday. 6 innings of work, 8 hits, 3 runs allowed, and that's a good line score for Aaron Harang. I like the way that Kemp and Ethier are both leading the charge in the middle of that Dodgers lineup. Mike Minor for the Braves did come off a very good outing against Arizona last Thursday, allowing just 2 runs on 5 hits and striking out 9 in a career-high 8 innings of work. But again, this Dodgers team 7-0 at home so far. They've won 6 of the last 8 in the series, including 4 of the last 5 at Chavez Ravine. So I'm going to go with the Dodgers for the second straight night as your free pick. Good luck, guys. Catch you again on Wednesday.